If you are a business owner and you run that business by yourself and you even register that business as an LLC, pay close attention. With a single member LLC, you are never separated from that business. It doesn't matter what anyone tells you. You are automatically seen as a disregarded entity. And the IRS says that a disregarded entity we don't pay no attention to. In other words, every single time that you go try to get a loan, you're going to have to personally guarantee it. Every single time. Every single time that you go try to get a credit card for that business, you're going to have to personally guarantee it. And even if, pay attention, even if you find some random company that never asked for your social security number, when you register that business as an LLC, guess what happens? Your name is on the EIN paperwork along with the business, and the two of you all are seen as one. When you file your tax returns for that business, you file your tax returns on a Schedule C, which is attached to your individual income tax return. And whenever you file your business taxes with your personal tax return, guess what? You're personally responsible. Why? Because you took financial responsibility for that business. And when you as a person take financial responsibility for a business, guess what? You're going to always have to personally guarantee the loan. See, most people don't tell you that. If you want true separation, you would have to open your business as a corporation or convert your business to a corporation. Well, Dewayne, how much does it cost to be a corporation? Guess what? There is no income requirement to structure your business as a corporation. So if anyone is telling you you need to make a certain amount of money to become a corporation, they are lying to you and they don't know what they're talking about. At no point when you go get an EIN number or register your business at the Secretary of State does it ask you how much money you make. Do you know why they don't ask you how much money you make? Because to the Secretary of State and the Internal Revenue Service, you haven't even opened your business yet. How can you say you make money when the business, you're just now registering the business? Do you see that? So when people tell you that you need to make a certain amount of money to register your business, run, because they don't know what they're talking about. Now, if you want to change your life and you need funding right now, let me tell you, there is no way that you can go get funding today and that be the best situation for you. Because why? Even if you go get what's called a merchant cash advance, they're going to make you pay daily or weekly payments. That's not conducive for you, and that's not smart. But if you want to go get funding, I can guarantee you that if you give yourself 6 months, I promise you, your life will change forever. You want to know how? Check it out. Whenever you structure your business as a corporation, the IRS sees a corporation as a person separate from you. And whenever you take that person to go get a loan, they have to treat that person as a separate entity because that's what the IRS said. So if you actually take credit card payments using a payment processing company, guess what happens? That payment processing company will allow you to go get a loan based on how many payments that you make and the volume of payments. And then you say, well, Dewayne, that means I have to have a lot of customers. And here comes the magic pill. I have what's called a legacy builder, where we open you up 4 companies. An operating company, that's what you do every day. A parent company, that's sort of like your corporate office. A real estate investment trust, that's your landlord. And a holding company that holds all your assets. That's 4 corporations, which means that's 4 people. And in the world of business, there's a term called business to business transactions. That's when one business does business with another business. Well, you have 4 businesses doing business with one another. And guess what happens? If you allow these businesses to do business with one another, the payment processing company is going to say that you have business to business transactions and they can give you a loan based on that. So how does that work? You ready? You're going to take $1,000 cash and you're going to deposit it in one company. And then you're going to have the other companies invoice that company for $1,000. You're going to have one company invoice another for $1,000. And then when that company receives $1,000, it's going to receive an invoice from another company for $1,000. So you're just rotating the $1,000. Now, here we go. Some people would call that money laundering. Well, the definition of money laundering is when you are concealing the origins of illegal money. What's illegal about taking $1,000 out of your wallet and going deposit it into the bank? Nothing. Some other people will say, well, that's a form of embezzlement. Embezzlement is when someone gives you money or assets and you use it for something other than what they told you to use it for. Nope. We know exactly why we're using it. We're using it to have that company do business with another company and that other company do business with another. That's called business-to-business transactions. Accounts receivables on your balance sheet, that is the money people owe you for services but they haven't paid you yet. So in other words, if I have one company sign a contract with another company for a year for $4,000 a month, $1,000 invoice 4 times, $4,000 a month. Well, over the course of the year, that's $48,000. Yep. And guess what? That payment processing company will give you a loan for half of that. Why? Because that's the money that's owed to you. That's considered income. So if we do that for 4 companies, each company has a contract for $48,000. Guess what's going to happen? Each company can get a loan for $24,000. So if we deposit $1,000, let the invoices be invoiced 4 times a month. That's $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month for a year, $48,000. Half of that, $24,000. And guess what? Each company can get a loan for $24,000. So $1,000 can get you $96,000 and you never have to use your social security number. Tell me where else you can go do that. And here's the crazy part. You ready? Everybody trying to teach you how to build a business. They can't even educate you on business. But guess what we're going to do? I'm going to give you my masterclass for free. That comes with 6 courses, by 9 hours of training, ebooks for free. But guess what else I'm going to give you? Every single month, I do 2 classes for training. As a matter of fact, last night, we taught about what is a NAICS code. One of the other classes, we taught about what is a profit and loss statement and a balance sheet. We taught about how to automate your business, right? So that way you ain't got to go hire 50 people. Just use automation to run your business. We taught about how to brand your business. What is SEO? We even taught how to take this $1,000 and rotate it. Yes, we did. I'm going to give you access to 2 free trainings for 1 year. For free. Free. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to write you a business plan. Oh, I'm talking about a good business plan. And not that old Chat GPT business plan. I'm talking about a good business plan for free. And I'm going to take one of your companies. I'm going to make it a holding company in Wyoming. Why Wyoming? 2 reasons. Number 1, whenever you open your business in Wyoming, it conceals the identity of who owns it. That means that no one will ever know that you own that business. Aha. Ding, 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 ding. And guess what else happens? Whenever we open that business in Wyoming, Wyoming doesn't have an individual income tax, nor does Wyoming have a corporate income tax. Guess what happens? In order for you to actually take advantage of that benefit, you have to be a resident. Well, Dewayne, I don't live in Wyoming. I know you don't live in Wyoming. That's why we're going to go get your business a commercial lease for Wyoming. How much does that commercial lease cost? Well, a commercial lease will cost you about $750 a year or even $550 for the year, depending on which one you get. Guess what happens? I'm going to give you that for free as well. You go on my website, www.macenterpriseconsulting.com. On the home page, just scroll down a little bit. It's going to say, get the legacy builder. Right when you get the legacy builder, it's going to take you to the services page. And the 3rd item on the top row is going to say legacy builder. We're going to open up each company for you. We're going to get you the corporate bylaws. We're going to get you the EIN. That EIN will not have your name on it. When we print out the paperwork, it's just going to have your company name. We're going to actually, and if you get the legacy builder with nonprofit, I'm going to fill out your 501c3 application so that way you can be tax exempt. You see my point? You purchase the legacy builder today. I'm giving you the class for free. I'm giving you access to 2 trainings every single month for 1 year. Free. I'm writing you a business plan. Free. I'm actually getting you a commercial lease for 1 year. Free. And all you're doing is taking those 4 companies, rotating $1,000 between them for 6 months, and there you have it. You walk away with $96,000 and ain't never had to give your social security number one time. I know everybody selling you something. I'm not selling you something. You know what I'm doing? You remember? I'm helping change your life. And in order to change your life, you got to change your mind. In order for you to get where you're going, you have to stop listening to people that ain't never been where you're trying to go. All these people on social media telling you all of this, they showing you the cars that they drive. No, tell them to show you receipts. Tell them to prove it to you, because that's what I do. I show people receipts every day. This is what happened. If you want to change your life, visit www.macenterpriseconsulting.com, and I see you on the other side. Peace.